It's the end of August, and big changes are underway at Busch Gardens Tampa Bay. Spirits are rising as Howl-O-Scream creeps closer, with construction already in full swing. Plus, Kumba has been spotted testing, and there are so many new updates around the park. In this video, we'll cover all the latest and greatest that's happening at Busch Gardens Tampa Bay. Hello friends! We are here at Busch Gardens Tampa Bay in Tampa, Florida, and today is August 24th and we're doing a little park update. I have my little DJI microphone today and I never use this, so if you guys like it, let me know in the comments. I don't know why I don't use it. I've had it for like a year and a half ever since I've got this camera and I just haven't used it. So I hope the audio quality is good. I hope it's good. The problem with this is, like, then I decide, like, oh, I'm gonna do, like, a really bad ASMR jokingly, which, like, doesn't end well. So, we'll see how the audio goes. Let me know down in the comments how we think it is. But we're gonna go through security now. Now, Busch Gardens Beer Fest, Brews, and Barbecue is ending September 1st. So be sure to come out here and make sure you get all your wonderful barbecue, beers, whatever your heart desires. If you guys can't tell, it has been raining here for like the past all day and yesterday. So, sorry, I moved my microphone, but hopefully we get some good low park, no one here, fun stuff. And now coming into the Emporium, all the 2025 dated merchandise is 25% off. And that'll lower throughout the season, so if you don't mind having 2025 merch, enjoy. My lens was fogging up, so I hope I didn't I hope the lens is okay. But I think we're gonna head to Montu and have a little fun at Montu for maybe like a good 30-40 minutes. We'll see what else is around the park. Now they also here's another update. Ooh! There's more updates. Now it seems Busch Gardens has released all of their scare zones for the year and haunted houses, and you can already see peeking above the trees there. Now here is one of the returning houses for the 2025 Howl-O-Scream season. D.H. Bagham's Circus of Fear. If you guys don't know where this is when you come into the park and make a right, and you pass Coaster Coffee Company right next to the alligators, and you enter the house right here. You go backstage and you get this awesome view of Iron Gwazi up there. And also, I apologize again if this video was kind of foggy. My lens is not being nice to me. But moving on, they have also added this new fence over to the alligator exhibit. Because if you guys know, they had this it was like a black fence. This is the original fence, but it was like a black fence. So they added something a little more nice. The water is high today, but yeah, they just added something nice for a little more aesthetically pleasing. I already gave up with the microphone, so sorry guys. If you liked it though, drop a comment down below. And it's not face tracking, so I have to fix that. But it's just so dead here. And here's another returning scare zone for the 2025 season. Sawgrass Slaughter. Looks exactly the same as last year. This brought a lot of atmosphere to the area and I enjoyed it. You can see all the fun stuff down there. We'll go down there later. I mean, my favorite time to come here is always after it rains, because it's always just so peaceful and no one's here. And you just kind of it's its own little vibe, especially with since it's African themed. It just has this really cool vibe that I can't explain, but it's just so much fun. This is my jam. Cheetah Hunt's looking a little rough with those supports, and that lion that's been there forever, it's still gone. It's been gone for a little while now. Hoping it makes a comeback because it really opened up the area. My face track works now. Now I don't have to do work. That's what I like about this camera. I don't have to do work. Ooh, here's another update. Stranglewood Estate is also a returning house for the 2025 season. This might be its last year because it's been here for quite some time now. So they like to do about a 4 or 5 year rotation between the houses. And this is its 3rd year. I think it's like more 3 or 4 years. So I don't know. It's a fan favorite though, so hopefully it stays. Last year it wasn't as nice as I remembered it, so I'm hoping they give it a nice revamp and a good, hopefully like a story refresh. But the sun is coming out, and Montu is opening, so the fun is just now starting. I got dose rides on Montu and Iron Gwazi, and I am heading back to Montu. For those who don't know, Iron Gwazi is currently on one train because train 3 has cycled out of its cycle times. If you guys aren't familiar, a roller coaster train, so like the part you get on and you ride, is only able to run a certain amount of times before it has to be taken off the track, completely torn apart and put back together, which is a safety thing, and it's good Busch Gardens is following safety rules because safety is good. But so for the time being, I'm not sure. There's no given date when the second train will be back on the track. So just keep that in mind if you come here, because you will experience a longer wait on Iron Gwazi. Everything here is dead, and Iron Gwazi does have a 15-minute wait, which isn't a bad thing by all means. 15 minutes is nothing really. But just keep that in mind if you're coming on a busier day. Maybe prioritize Iron Gwazi in the morning, or considering purchasing a fast pass for Iron Gwazi. But Montu is running muy bien today. Yo hablo español. But yeah, gonna head over to Montu, and then we'll work our way around the park. Another new change with all the drink machines at almost all SeaWorld parks is if you don't just get water, if you get like an actual soda, you have to get a cup that has a scan thing on it, so you can scan, so you can't steal drinks. Today's episode of Busch Gardens Liam's Adventures Vlogs is ironically brought to you by water, which is falling out of the sky right now. But this is your daily reminder to stay hydrated. You know, make sure you keep a good fluid intake, because we don't want you to pass out on passing out on the roller coasters is fine, but don't pass out off the roller coasters, because don't do that. But water is muy bien. Busch Gardens is still featuring the same show, Rhythm of Nature, that they've been sharing for a little over a year and a half now. So there's no changes if that show's going to be leaving or anything, the ice skate show. So just, you know, just remember, if you want to come and see Rhythm of Nature, go for it, because it's not going anywhere soon, which is good. Starting to get a little more rainy. I got 2 more rides on Montu, and I am now going to start heading around the park for updates, because I haven't done that yet. Cobra's Curse is down, which is lame, and it's still raining, which is nice because it cools it off. But it's time for park updates. I just got 2 rides on Montu, and now Cheetah Hunt is not operating at all today. And also the wait time sign is not working, so they have the old one when the ride opened down there. Pretty interesting. I don't think the Sky Ride is running in the rain, to which I would be correct. I have never in my life noticed that before. My Busch Gardens homesicles. Has that lion always been there? Because I have literally, in my years of coming here, never noticed that before, which is incredibly embarrassing on so many levels. But we're heading to the edge of Africa now. And I'm gonna put my microphone back on. Aren't you so happy, guys? I know. We're heading to the edge of Africa, and we are going to see what's up over here, and then check out some new additions to the park and some returning favorites. Would you look at that? The sun's coming back out over there. My lens, I hope that's a little better. I'm gonna clean my filter in a second, but the sun's coming out, and also my microphone is back. So I hope you enjoyed my microphone. The pathway from down there, where Sawgrass Slaughter is, to over here by animal interactions, there's nothing over here, so don't be expecting a lot. But this is new up here. So my previous Howl-O-Screamers would know that over here there was the Motel Vegas area for the last 2 years, and now there is only this thingy. Which is different. I really like the atmosphere that the Vegas section, it was like Vegas Motel, you know, really cool, classic theme. It brought a lot of energy to the area. I wish they would play in with their themes a little bit more with the, like the areas in the park, you know? See, the thing I don't like about these microphones is that they like pull your shirt, and y'all do not need to see my farmer's tan like that. But, I mean, I just wish they would play in with the themes a little bit more, because you're in an African theme park, and I mean, there's not a lot of African scared things, but it'd be cool if they could play a little more into their theme with the park. Yeah. Heading over to Pantopia. Do not see any changes entering the area, but there is nothing new in this area. Last year they did some stuff. Ooh, I'm sorry, but I mean they did some stuff for Howl-O-Scream. They had some walk around characters here. It wasn't a designated scare zone, but you know they had a few people walking around, being cool. Some cool people. But Falcon's Fury is running. You know, while I'm over here and I have my GoPro, I think I'm gonna take a ride on Falcon's Fury. I haven't been on this in forever, so here we go. Now behind me, here's the sign, and the entrance is over there. It's a returning house, which is Shadows of Wonderland. This house was a new house for 2024, so last year, and I liked it a lot. It was good, very goodly themed, great scare actors, and this is also interesting. This is new. This little theming areas, those are new. Then they have the sign for the haunted house, which is right back there. It's that building right over there, and you enter through there. Really cool views of Phoenix Rising. Alrighty, so we are heading on over to another icon of the park. I mean, Kumba is an icon. It's a legend, and it is the moment. Quoting Wendy Williams there. Wendy Williams is pretty cool. But Kumba has been seen testing recently. I have not seen it test today. I saw it test last time I was here though. So we will take a look and see what's going on with Kumba. And there is updates on the Busch Flyers in the train that was over where the final helixes for Phoenix Rising is today. They took those out, but we have seen them sitting in the back parking lot there. So we're gonna go take a look and see what's going on. This part isn't really new news, but a few months ago, the Congo train station opened back up, which was really cool. And you can see coming over to Kumba, there's work walls, but you can see there's some new coloring on the track, on the rails. You can see they're a little bit freshly coated from that rust. So let's take a look and see what's going on with Kumba. Kumba has not been operating for the last almost a year now. Why, we are not currently sure, but the park said we will hear results on Kumba's opening very soon and that it will reopen. So hopefully that's a good sign. I don't know how much you guys can see. But there's Kumba. All dormant and sad. I'm gonna head over to right over here to the smoking area. Not because I smoke. Don't do that, children of America. But you can see over here, You can kind of see Kumba. Not really. Let's head down the Congo train station. See what's going on. See if we can get a better view down there. Coming on down to the Congo station, which I have not been here for a while. Let's take a look. I'll just take a look over here. See what's going on with Kumba. I actually have not been here in forever, so it's cool to see down here with the upwards view of Kumba. Now look over here. If you come and look right over there, right up there, Kumba's transfer track is open, which is a good sign. How good of a sign? I'm not sure. It's testing, so that's a pretty good sign, and it's been testing pretty constantly throughout the week, which is a great sign as a matter of fact. But I'm not seeing much with Kumba. I am not seeing much with Kumba. However, let's check out some welcomed new slash moved slash remodeled additions to Busch Gardens. I ditched my microphone and I'm not taking it back because it just looks so stupid on me. Okay, so we come over here and these work walls are new. We are in the back in Jungala now. And look at this. The Busch Flyers and train, little kiddie train, is back, named the Jungala Express. That's new. If you guys don't know what was over these work walls, previously those were the RC boats and RC cars. So those will not be returning. But with that, when there's a work wall, and I'm stealing Paul's line here, but when there's a work wall, we're gonna go over them.
Attention guests, due to inclement weather in the area, Busch Gardens will be closing tonight at 7 p.m. Once again, due to inclement weather in the area, Busch Gardens will be closing at 7 p.m. tonight. Thank you.
Another view. Here we go. So good news, the footers are being poured. I also cannot see right now because I was using my phone to control the gimbal. So hopefully I can see my screen again so I can see my lovely self. So the footers, so from what I gather, footers have been poured. This isn't a good view. Footers have been poured, so they're gonna be back to back, it looks like. But we're at the Congo Bridge, and look what's up here. Kumba. Also, there's the train. So somewhere around here, there is a new footer that was poured for Kumba. It was over here, on the entrance to the Cobra Roll. I think it's that one, right down there. I can get a better side view for you guys. Right over there. See it? Oops, sorry. Just kind of point it right over there. That was redone just a few years ago, and it looks like it was done again. So, luckily they're redoing it, so they're not running it with a broken footer, which is a good sign. But let's go check the second back Kumba entrance, this is like my favorite aesthetic of Busch Gardens, the Congo River Rapids area and the Kumba area. So let's go take a look. Also, Batari, the Komodo dragon in there, it was her birthday this past week, so say happy birthday to Batari. Yeah. Alrighty, coming over here to the Kumba pathway that leads Congo. It makes Congo a whole, which is the best area of Busch Gardens. I don't know why, I just love it. I love theming like this. It's just so fun. Is that new? That looks new. Is the Big Panther new? I don't remember seeing that before. Interesting. I remember the little one underneath, but I think that big one's new. Not many signs of life at Kumba today. I swear that's new. They did replace a lot of signs and add a lot of signs over here though. Can't see anything over here unfortunately. Oh, they ripped out. There was a little snack stand, a little Dippin' Dot stand there that they ripped out. That's depressing. But I'm trying to, I just can't see into Kumba Station, which is very unfortunate because I would love to see what's going on. Kumba is just such a menacing and awesome ride. But it's testing. I don't think there's a train on the track, but it's been testing the last few days for almost a week now, so Kumba might reopen soon. I hope it does. Kumba Howl-O-Scream rides are chef's kiss. So let's hope. Let's hope. This is my first time back here since Wild Oasis has opened to the public, and it looks very nice. So I'm not here to be anyone's like official rumor starter or anything, but I just like to point out there are some rumors around that the Flume might be operating its final season this year. So for those who enjoy the classic Aero log flume, be sure to check that out. I'm sure the park will give an announcement, but make sure to get your flume time in, even if it doesn't happen really. If it doesn't close, great, you get flume time, and everyone loves the flume, so it's never like a bad thing to get flume time. But just ride the flume, respect your flume. I'm not riding it today, honestly, but normally just respect your flume. I respect my flume almost every time I come here now, because it's such a good ride. It's one of my favorites in the park. It's one of my favorites in the park. And you know what else is my favorite? This new house up here. There is a new house taking up the tidal wave plot. But to get into the sign and stuff, because it's not up yet, we're gonna go back here. Another new area is Mars, which stands for Mars Alien Research Station. This is replacing the previous Forgotten House, which I was not a fan. So I'm happy to see this new change, and I'm very excited. A new scare zone this year is the Murders at Buckshot Ridge. They have a lot of Christmas trees. I still think the Raven's Mill was the best here when they had all the pumpkins hanging, but I still like this a lot. Here is another new scare zone. I don't remember which one this is, but it's some interesting theming, so I'm very intrigued to see what comes out of this. Very interesting. I liked when they had the UV one here. That was a really good one. I don't remember the name of it, but there's a door there, so it looks like there's going to be one of the jumpy swing people. And that is the end of this scare zone. I think this one's named like the Broken Dolls or something. I'm not sure. But there's another one. These two go back to back. I think these are two different ones. No, this is all the same one. But there's another one up here, I think. Also, Grace Adventures. You should check out her YouTube channel and Instagram. That's her right there. Hi, Grace. Over by the flamingos, I'm not sure what they're doing over here. Maybe adding another shade structure or something. I don't know why they would need it because there's that big tree here. Maybe a viewing area? I'm not sure. Let me just take a look. Absolutely nothing. It's just poles. Very interesting. Very interesting, but say hi to all the pink chickens and to the little duckies. Aren't they so cute? Oh, and that's a baby duck. Baby duck. Those are cute. And the aviary over here is closed. Walkabout Way is closed too, it seems, which is sad. This area opened fairly recently, and it's pretty nice. Saw the birds and stuff. I'm not sure what they're doing here. I think they might be giving it a refresh again. I'm not quite sure. No clue. But that's very interesting. That's not new. It's been like this for 1 or 2 weeks now. But still, I have not seen this. I have not come over this way. So if you're coming here in the near future, today is August 24th. Just remember, Walkabout Way is currently closed. Oh, Kangaloom's open. Kangaloom's open. Just the aviary. So you can still see your kangaroos. Don't worry, you can still see your kangaroos. So yeah, there's another house and our final house, which is up here. So it's time to check that out. So actually back here, this is normally a house back here. I don't know if it's gonna be a house this year or not. I think you enter here. I don't really remember. You might enter over there. But Witch of the Woods is back here. So hopefully they open that because that is my favorite house. So we'll see. Maybe there is not a house. How many houses have I seen? 1, 2, 3. We've seen 4. Have we seen 4 or 3? I think we've seen 4. And then Raven's Mill, which is back where it was last year by the past member landing, is back. It's not so much a house because it's just short, like walkthrough, I call it, which is still nice. I'm glad they kept it around because I think they knew it was a fan favorite. It was just a great theme and stuff. So, it seems like that is all the updates for Busch Gardens Tampa Bay on August 24th, 2025. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me in the comments below if you are going to Howl-O-Scream. What are your thoughts on this year's house lineup and Scare Zone lineup? It is a little more lackluster than last year, so I'm very intrigued to see how this turns out. So, I guess we will find out. I don't know. I always try to think of the positives at Busch Gardens, so hopefully some positives. Oh, one more thing. Hallow Weekends or Spooktacular, I don't remember what it's called, at the Festival Walkway. It's currently being set up. You can see the candy corn. So if you have a child, make sure to come get some candy, trick or treat, have a good time. This is such a cute area back here. That's one of my favorite parts. But this is now the final end of the vlog. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know down in the comments if you're going to Howl-O-Scream. What are your thoughts on the lineup? What are your thoughts on the scare zones? If you have any questions about Busch Gardens, let me know. Are you excited to see Kumba returning? Because I sure am. That's my second favorite ride at Busch Gardens. So, we will see you guys in the next video for the 3rd time. Like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. 3rd time's the charm. And we will see you in the next video. Bye, guys. Also, if you didn't subscribe, why? Why would you not do that? Why would you not subscribe? Please subscribe. Please subscribe if you haven't already, because like, why have you not subscribed? Also have a great Gwazi day, and check out all my other videos because they're really cool.